Welcome to database normalization for the third normal form. Like first and second normal forms, there are rules which need to be applied. The rules for third normal form are: the data is in second normal form. 2. All non-key attributes are not dependent on any other non-key attributes. 3. Each attribute within the relation has a unique name. And 4. Each relation has a primary key. Rules 1, 3 and 4 should be clear by now, but what does rule 2 mean? Second normal form dealt with primary keys or parts of composite keys. Here we are focusing on any non-key fields or attributes that have dependents that also don't depend on the primary key. Things to look for when doing this are things like levels and their descriptions, categories and their definitions, or information that doesn't relate to the table at all. So now let's look at the data and see if we can see any of these cases. Looking at the data, all our tables are in second normal form since we just completed it. But can we apply the second rule to any tables? The student table only contains data that is dependent on the primary key student number. The same is true for the course name table since it only contains 2 columns. However, looking at the student results table, we have data about teachers that isn't dependent on the primary key fields and isn't really related to the student's results. This is a good case for normalization. Teacher ID is an identifier for different teachers and we can move it to a new table. Like in first and second normal forms, we can move the teacher initial and teacher name into a new table and copy the teacher ID down to create a new primary key and keep the relational consistency between the two tables. So let's do that now. Checking rules 3 and 4, yes, they have unique attribute names, and yes, each table has a unique primary key. So now it appears that our consolidated data is in the third normal form. So let's apply this to the normalization grid. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to copy all our values across to the third normal form. And then we're going to separate out teacher initial, teacher name, copy down teacher ID and assign a primary key. So in conclusion, over the past 3 videos, we have taken our unnormalized form data, converted it into first normal form, then second normal form, and finally into third normal form. In summary, to design a database in third normal form, we must ensure that we follow these 4 rules. 1. Ensure the data is in second normal form. 2. All non-key attributes are not dependent on any other non-key attributes. 3. Each attribute within the relation has a unique name. 4. Each relation has a primary key.